Welcome to our channel. Today, we embark on a journey to understand the profound impact of climate change on the awe-inspiring phenomenon of animal migration. Across the globe, from the icy poles to the lush tropics, creatures great and small undertake extraordinary journeys for survival. Yet these ancient rhythms of nature are being disrupted, the delicate balance of our planet altered. Stay tuned as we uncover 7 significant ways climate change is reshaping the very fabric of animal migration and, in turn, our world. Imagine the Arctic tern, a bird renowned for its epic migration from pole to pole, a journey of unparalleled length. These small yet resilient birds travel over 44,000 miles each year, navigating vast oceans and continents, driven by an instinctual need to find the perfect breeding grounds and feeding areas. Their journey is a testament to the wonders of nature and the incredible endurance of migratory species. As temperatures rise, the icy landscapes these birds rely on for breeding are diminishing. The Arctic, once a frozen sanctuary, is now a region in rapid transformation. Ice caps that have existed for millennia are melting at unprecedented rates, altering the very fabric of the ecosystem. This loss of ice not only affects the terns, but also disrupts the delicate balance of life that thrives in these cold environments. Their once reliable havens are in retreat. The nesting sites that provided safety and sustenance are shrinking, forcing the terns to venture further and further in search of suitable habitats. This relentless search for new breeding grounds adds stress and uncertainty to their already arduous journey. This forces them to alter their migratory paths, seeking cooler temperatures, adapting to a world in flux. The terns must now navigate unfamiliar territories, facing new predators and competition for resources. Their traditional routes, honed over generations, are no longer viable, compelling them to find new ways to survive in an ever-changing world. But this adaptation comes at a cost, impacting breeding success and challenging their very survival. The energy expended in finding new habitats and the increased risks associated with these new environments can lead to lower reproductive rates. Chicks may not survive the harsher conditions, and the overall population of Arctic terns could decline as a result. The tern's plight is a poignant reminder of the far-reaching consequences of climate change on migratory species. Their struggle highlights the interconnectedness of our planet's ecosystems and the urgent need for global action to mitigate the effects of climate change. By understanding and addressing these challenges, we can help preserve the natural world and the incredible journeys of species like the Arctic tern for future generations. The intricate dance between the seasons and the natural world is being disrupted. For migratory birds, timing is everything. They rely on specific cues, like the lengthening of days, to trigger their journeys and breeding cycles. However, as climate change alters these cues, a dangerous mismatch can occur. Birds may arrive at their breeding grounds only to find that the peak abundance of food, crucial for raising their young, has passed. This delicate synchronicity, honed over millennia, is being thrown into disarray. Migration is often a perilous journey, fueled by the promise of abundant food in distant lands. These journeys, undertaken by countless species, are driven by an instinctual need to survive and thrive. Birds, mammals, and fish alike embark on these epic voyages, navigating vast distances and facing numerous challenges along the way. The promise of food, water, and suitable breeding grounds propels them forward, despite the dangers that lie ahead. But climate change is causing shifts in the availability of these vital resources. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become more erratic, the delicate balance of ecosystems is disrupted. The once predictable cycles of nature are now in flux, making it increasingly difficult for migratory species to find the sustenance they need. The changing climate affects not only the availability of food, but also the timing of its availability, creating a cascade of challenges for these animals. The timing of plant flowering and insect emergence, key food sources for many migratory animals, is changing. Plants that once bloomed in synchrony with the arrival of migratory species now flower too early or too late. Insects, which serve as a crucial food source, may emerge at times when their predators are not present. This mismatch in timing, known as phenological asynchrony, can have devastating effects on the food web, leaving migratory animals without the resources they depend on. Consider the monarch butterfly, its wings carrying it thousands of miles. These delicate creatures undertake one of the most remarkable migrations in the animal kingdom, traveling from North America to central Mexico. Along the way, they rely on specific plants such as milkweed for nourishment and as breeding sites. The journey is arduous, and the butterflies must navigate through various landscapes and weather conditions to reach their destination. If they arrive at their destination only to find their food source depleted, their survival is threatened. The loss of milkweed and other essential plants due to habitat destruction and climate change poses a significant risk to the monarch population. Without these critical resources, the butterflies cannot complete their life cycle, leading to a decline in their numbers. The once vibrant landscapes that greeted them are now barren and inhospitable, a stark reminder of the challenges they face. The once reliable feast, a beacon at the end of their journey, is becoming increasingly unpredictable. As the effects of climate change continue to intensify, the future of migratory species hangs in the balance. Conservation efforts are crucial to preserving the habitats and resources these animals depend on. By understanding and addressing the impacts of climate change, we can work towards ensuring that the vanishing feast remains a bountiful and dependable source of sustenance for generations to come. Chapter 4. The skies themselves are becoming less predictable. Extreme weather events fueled by climate change are increasing in frequency and intensity. Hurricanes, once rare occurrences, now pose a significant threat to migratory animals. These storms can devastate critical habitats, forcing animals to alter their routes or face perilous journeys. The very landscapes they rely on for rest and refuge are becoming increasingly vulnerable. Chapter 5. Beneath troubled waters. The ocean depths, teeming with life, are not immune to the impacts of climate change. Rising sea temperatures and ocean acidification are disrupting marine ecosystems, impacting the distribution of prey species. Whales, majestic creatures that undertake some of the longest migrations on Earth, are facing new challenges. Their journeys, once guided by predictable currents and abundant food sources, are becoming increasingly uncertain. Chapter 6. Oases Lost. Imagine a vast desert, seemingly barren and unforgiving, yet for migratory species, oases provide crucial respite, a chance to rest and refuel. But climate change is causing these lifelines to disappear. Rising sea levels and increased flooding are degrading vital stopover sites, leaving migratory animals with fewer places to rest and replenish their energy reserves. The journey, already fraught with danger, becomes even more perilous. Chapter 7. A struggle for survival. As species are forced to shift their ranges in response to climate change, they encounter new competitors and predators. Imagine a migratory bird arriving at its usual wintering grounds, only to find it already occupied by a new, more aggressive species. Competition for resources intensifies, and the delicate balance of the ecosystem is disrupted. The struggle for survival becomes even more challenging in a world reshaped by climate change. The evidence is clear. Climate change poses significant challenges to animal migration patterns, with far-reaching implications for biodiversity and ecosystem health. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become more unpredictable, many species are forced to leave their traditional habitats in search of more suitable environments. As we've seen, species are adapting to shifting habitats and altered food sources. But this adaptation is not without its difficulties. Animals must navigate new terrains, find new food sources, and sometimes compete with other species for limited resources. Their journeys becoming more perilous, these animals face numerous obstacles. Rivers that were once easy to cross may now be swollen with rain, and weather conditions can be harsh and unpredictable, making migration even more dangerous. Understanding these changes is crucial for conservation efforts. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to track these migrations and study the behavior of animals in their new environments. This research is vital for developing strategies to protect these species. Protecting critical habitats and mitigating climate change impacts will be essential for preserving migratory species. Efforts such as reforestation, creating protected wildlife reserves, and reducing carbon emissions are all steps in the right direction. These actions not only help the animals, but also the ecosystems they inhabit. Healthy ecosystems are crucial for the survival of many species, including humans, as they provide essential services such as clean air and water. If you found this exploration of climate change and migration patterns insightful, consider getting involved in local conservation efforts. Attend community meetings, participate in educational workshops, and stay informed about environmental issues. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters, and together, we can make a difference in protecting our shared future.